Welcome to another video of Day. My name is Cubeproductions. Today we're using Score Merchant as always, using our really interesting build we always use with Jolt, Make Your Choice, Score Floods of Rage, and lastly we're using Thwack, where when you break a pallet or a wall after hooking a generator, after hooking a survivor, then you can see the location of all survivors for 4 seconds and they scream, and a 30-meter radius around you. It's really good with Make Your Choice, so we can basically see what the Make Your Choice target is, plus Floods of Rage, and we can see where they are, and we can kill them. Using geographical readout, so we can basically move faster and do actions 15% faster. And of course, we're using the green auto one, so we can always make them oblivious when they're inside of our drone radius. But without further ado, let's get to the game, so I can show you how good this ability is. Of course, we have the worst map ever created, the Garden of Garbage, the Garden of Joy. I hate this map. I have a whole video on my channel that dedicated to how much I hate this map. So anyway, but we're going to try our hardest to try and win, because even though this map is terrible, I love playing Spell Merchant, so I'm not going to just quit out of a game because of a bad map. But when you play this map, I recommend putting a drone next to this generator in the middle building, because this generator is really, really important. It is you want to get rid of it, because that way if you get rid of it, that way they can't just keep abusing the big building, or you want to drone it, that way they can't use generator in the first place. So as a result, I see someone is actually on one of my drones and is automatically being scanned by it. So they're gonna get a claw trap. So now they have a claw trap, so I can locate where they are with my radar. I know they're on the top floor above me, but I haven't found anyone else, so it makes more sense to just replace this drone and maybe try and go up there and find them, because again I haven't found anyone else, so I might as well try and start down the people as fast as possible. She's gonna vault. That generator gets done immediately. It hasn't even been like a minute yet, and the generator already done. That's because of the fact that there were 3 people in that gen, and we're off to a really bad start, actually. Normally with Score Merchant, you protect generators, but in this situation, we did not. This guy fails the drone minigame, which is so good for us, because now instead of us being in a really bad position, we have a really good position, because now we can down this person. And the reason why this build works so well, by the way, is first thing, Floods of Rage plus Make Your Choice is really good automatically. But the reason why this build works even better is because not only we can use Floods of Rage and Make Your Choice together, we also have Thwack. So now we can just, break a pallet and see the aura of every survivor around the map or wall. Now, again, like I used in my last video when I used Thwack, Thwack is an interesting perk where if there's a map with no walls, it kind of sucks. And what does this map have? It has no breakable walls. All it has is pallets. But the problem is no one has put down a pallet yet, so it's kind of useless. But because of Flooded Rage, we can see that the person is being healed, which means all we have to do is find the right person and down them. So I know the girl screamed, so I'm going to ignore him because I don't care about that. And we're going to try and find the girl who screamed, we know she's exposed. I'm going to try and follow the scratch marks, but sadly I don't see where she is, but I know she's over here somewhere because she screamed. And at this point, we kind of waste time because of the fact that we did not find the person who was exposed. But luckily for us, someone got exposed because they were inside a drone radius and failed the drone again. So as a result, they're exposed and they're oblivious. They don't know where I'm coming from. But because this map is so open and terrible, even though I am untouchable and they're oblivious, they still know where I'm coming from. So they're going to run for a long, long time. But I found them. All I have to do is mind game them on this really weird jungle gym. And if I do it correctly, I can get a free down. So they're running for their life because they're exposed. But luckily there's a pallet right here, so I get a quick down. Jolt will activate, which will automatically make those generators regress. And then we're going to hook them on a hook. I want to hook them only on score tricks right now. This is a really interesting game, by the way, because normally my score merchant games are either not really short, but they can be kind of short because they have steamroll, or it can be really long because of the fact that the game took a long time because I'm trying to make sure I can protect generators. Sadly, we aren't really protecting generators as much as usual because we don't have a 3-gen yet, and also the way the survivors are playing right now, they kind of just see me pick up a survivor and they immediately will do a gen because they're like, I'm not trying to fight against Skull Merchant, which makes sense. But now the more gens they complete, the better we are at 3-genning. So as a result, I'm going to just let them kind of complete the gens that are further away so I can get a 3-gen. I'm also sitting right here waiting for them to unhook because that way now I can activate Make Your Choice. They are healing instead of running away. All I have to do is find the person who unhooked. I know who it is because I heard him scream, so I'm going to down Ace. Now Ace is down, I'm going to pick him up, and I'm going to put him on the hook. Now the only problem with this strategy is the fact that yes, Ace did go down, but Make Your Choice still has a cooldown. So as a result, if they unhook him now, they will not be, even if I'm out of the range, Make Your Choice will not activate. Now, the reason why I love this build so much is because the main reason why I use this build, you'll see in a future video, by the way. The main reason why I use this build, or a build similar to this, is because of the fact that Skull Merchant is really bad. Oh, well, that was Thwack value, by the way. Because of Thwack, I knew this girl was going to go towards the unhook. So now all I have to do is down her. I don't know why she's mind gaming right here, but she's going to die. But I get stuck on a random thing. And then I stand still because I'm over here like confused, like, really. And the girl thought I was going to mind game her because I stood still. And as a result, she gets down. But like I was saying, the reason I use this build so much is this build is really good on maps that are really, really far. And this is a really good example because this map is humongous. The reason why this build is so good on it is because I basically do one of three things. Someone gets unhooked, and then someone gets unhooked, and the person who unhooked will get exposed. The person who is exposed does one of two things. They either continue doing gens and doing things that are gonna help them get out the trial, or they're gonna do the opposite and they're going to do things that are going to or they're gonna not do anything. So that means that one person just got unhooked and they're probably not on a gen, and another person is running for their life because they're exposed and they don't want to die. As a result, I'm going to die. I'm going to go after the person who I know is exposed. So that's the reason why this build works so well. Speaking of being exposed, this person's also exposed. They're going to try and go through this annoying loop, and I'm going to try and mind game them, but I forgot this loop is terrible. And another reason why I hate this map so much, this loop right here is awful. I hate this loop. There's no mind gaming it. It's literally just doing this constant annoying. Ugh. Hate this loop. The main reason why I kept doing it anyway, though, is because I knew I would get a fast enough speed where I could down them, and also I knew I would get them exposed. So even if I ran out of time on my Make Your Choice, my drone will expose them too. Another reason why this build is so good, because you can expose people in two different ways. And I recommend always almost going after the exposed target, because strivers are really altruistic. If they don't get the person off the if they don't get the person off the hook, then what's going to happen is you get a free kill. If they get the person off the hook, well, then they get on trade, one life for the other one, and you get another free kill. So as a result, I really like this build. Of course, if you have any build suggestions, let me know in the comments. Also, in case you don't know, I haven't uploaded in like 5 days. It's because life is going on right now. Life and work. Like usual, I try to upload every day if I can, but work stops me. I definitely heard Ace over here healing, but I know where he was. So luckily for me, I found him, so I get a quick down. I believe Ace is actually dead on hook, if I remember correctly. Either dead on hook or it's his second hook. But one person's already out the game, which is really good for us because this map is terrible. I want to get people out of the game as fast as possible. I sadly hooked Ace on a Scorch hook, so that hook is wasted. But it doesn't really matter because of the result. They only did 2 gens. Like, they did the 2 gens in the really, really fast. But normally on this map, when I play it, the games take a long time, but this time the game didn't take very long because of the fact that we use our really good strategy of Make Your Choice, downing people. Now I know some people might find it kind of boring, like why did I literally just wait outside of the Make Your Choice radius and I just go and wait for a survivor. But no, it's not really that big of a deal. It's the fact that by doing this, I have the ability to down people really fast. Now I know someone's in here, but I'm pretty sure I heard her open a locker, and I was like, "Oh, she opened a locker." I mean, she doesn't mean a locker, and that's where she is. I'm an idiot, and I missed the hit. I'm bad, but I knew I heard her use her perk. And here you know what I'm talking about. There's a perk strivers have. I can't remember the name of it, but what the perk does is basically you open a locker, but you don't go in the locker, and as a result, the killer will hear the locker sound and think you're in the locker. Also, what it does is it makes you have no more scratch marks. Also, again, more thwack value. I can see exactly where she is. I can easily down her. I missed my hit for some reason why. I don't know how I did that, honestly, but I did. Meanwhile, I'm treating this girl, and the other girl is using the gen, which is fine by me. So now I'm going to hook this person. They're not dead on hook. I think it's their first hook, actually. But one of two things is going to happen now. They're going to get unhooked, and I'm going to have to down. And the other person who unhooked them will be exposed. Or they're not going to get unhooked, and the other person's going to have to find the hatch or open the exit gate. And most likely it's gonna be the second part where they're gonna find the exit gate because you can see the person already dying on hook because they wanna get out this game. They know they're gonna lose. Once you get in a situation like this, when there's only when one survivor's dead, it's almost impossible to win. I mean, to lose against Super Merchant. I'm not gonna lie, because you have one less person to worry about, and you still have four drones. It's so good, and that's why I love this killer. My problem is you have to get to that point, and that in getting to one person dying before one gen is left can be really hard. So now I'm waiting for the hatch to spawn. The hatch already spawned. Now I'm looking for the hatch because every time I play this map, the person always gets the hatch, and lo and behold, the person got the hatch. But it doesn't really matter that much anyway because I still have fun actually. Even though the map is terrible, that game was pretty decent. Now I look at my trophies, my chaser is so low, and everything else is kind of bad. The only one that's really good is Gatekeeper, because I kind of helped stop Jin at the last second. But that is how this build works. Like sadly, yeah, we were fighting by the way a level 100 ace, but that's how this build works. It's not like a build where it's super boring. It's just kind of like sometimes you need to just stop and think. Like, do you really want to go after every single gen and try and chase survivors with a killer that's not the best at chasing? Or do you want to just be patient and let them basically unhook themselves and make themselves exposed? And that's why I love this build so much. To make your choice, it's really helpful when it comes to making it possible to win. But if you like the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know, I love reading y'all's comments. I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.